Love me so, my Lord. The darkness of the street.
Good morning. Good morning, girls. If you're on, say hello. Happy Saturday. Where are we at? Let's see. I'm going to check my phone here. How's it going, girls? I am coming to you from my bedroom in my PJs. All right. If you're watching with me, say hi, say hello. Okay, Katie, I see you. Hi. All right. Y'all, this is going to be fun. I'm excited about this. Set myself up here. How's it going? Happy Saturday. As you hop on, guys, let me know as you watch the replay. Let me know how everything's going for you. Let me know if you guys have been able to catch up with anything, where you're at in the trainings and the material and all of that. I am really excited for this session. Telegram group has been a lot of fun. I actually fell asleep and some of you guys were still like sending in our girl chat, which I love. That's so fun. You guys can keep it going. We do not have to only do the group at night, but it's just a fun time and a fun way to connect. So I'm actually going to pull the Telegram group up. Let's see here. Perfect. We were doing a lot of chatting in there. If you haven't been and you haven't gotten inside of the Telegram group yet, do it. Like, you are totally missing out. We definitely do not have everyone in there. It's very, very obvious. We have I don't know how many people we have here in this group, 50 something people, which I'm hoping a few more join because there are so many more of us within the app as well that have access to this. So I'm hoping that you guys join up in there. If you have a friend that is inside of the app, remind them and encourage them to get in here. We've sent the emails out as well. But I don't want you guys to miss out on all of this stuff because it's so much fun. So as you're watching, say hello as you hop on. I've got it over here. Hey, Megan. Hi. Megan, let me know, how are you with the material? Have you watched any of the replays yet? I'm not sure that you've been able to get on live so far. So I'm so glad you're here this morning with us. I'm so glad. Let me know where you're at with the material and everything. And then we will go into this morning and how this session is going to go. Cool. Okay. So let's get to it, guys. So today's session is more of a work style session. So honestly, a lot of it's going to depend on how many people are able to jump on live and where we're at with that. If we're not able to have enough people on live to really kind of go through it together, then what I'm going to do is just kind of lay out the foundations for how I want you to do this and why in the world I even want you to do this. Has anyone if you are watching and you watch on the replay or whatever it is, let me know, have you made a vision board before? Have you made a vision board before? I don't think that I actually have, but I have meant to. But isn't that like the theme of this entire event is like, I meant to, like I was going to, with all of the resolutions and all of the taking the time to think about what it is that we want to see happen in the new year, the way that we want to reflect on the year, all of those things. That's why it's really important right now to carve out the little pockets of time that you can, so that you really can give yourself the gift of time to reflect and time to really think forward, to really put your eyes and your mind on what it is that you really do want, why you want it. I think, and we talked about this yesterday, is that it's really easy to like kind of be like, yeah, I want to lose weight. Yeah, I want to grow a booty. Yeah, I want to get abs. But like, unless we actually kind of put some concrete things in place, they don't really ever become, those goals really don't become like personal to us. And we don't really have any stake in a skin in the game. Does that make sense? What we want to do is actually create these connections between what it is that we want and then us right now, so that we can kind of build this bridge and this connection to get to the other side. We want to put skin in the game. When we can put skin in the game, then we can find we're more attached to it. We're way less likely to just give up on things. And we are more likely to follow through. These goals will mean more to us. So insert a vision board. Insert like all of the stuff that we have been going through and doing. And I totally get that a lot of you may not have been able to go through a lot of the information yet, and that's completely fine. We are going to be giving this entire coming week for you guys to go through the information, ask questions, do the deep work. Midweek, Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we'll see where everyone's at. We are going to have, hi, Ashley. We are going to have a sip and shop, just as where we'll be able to come and look at all of the different things that are going to be going on for BZH in the new year. Looking at if you guys want to join any programs, challenges, anything like that. And we'll just share about those. But that'll be later in the week. I want you to get through all of this information first. And I want you to be able to have time to develop the goals that you want, and to just get clear on them. So Ashley, let me know where you're at with things. Have you been able to get through any of the information so far? Let me know. Even if you haven't, it doesn't really matter. Today's session is really, really neat. It's going to be cool. So let me pull up my notes here for you. Now, look, let me tell you this. You are going to be tempted to not do this. You really are. You're going to be tempted to not do this because this takes time. It takes effort, and it's going to take maybe some stopping and starting for you and for me too. But I'm going to do it. I am going to do it, and I'm really excited about it because research shows that vision boards really connect, that it's like there's some neuroscience that goes on with vision boards. And this is also why it's so important to get very, very clear on your goals, to know exactly what it is that you want to do. That's really what we talked about quite a bit in the Telegram group last night in our slumber party chats. If you're not in there, get in there. Jump in, join in, get to talking. It's a really fun way to connect. But we talked about like what we need to do, and we kind of worked through challenges that we're finding that are holding us back and being able to bridge the gap between those things. So let's get into this. Let me find my. Okay, so I'm going to talk to us a little bit about like what. Oh, good. I've wanted to learn how to do an online vision board, so I'm looking forward to this module. Good. Hey, Jennifer, I didn't realize you were on. Hello, hello, girl. You're a rock star. I'm so glad you've been here. You're awesome. Yes, and I have too. I have too. So I actually posted a couple of hours ago this morning. I put a YouTube link to someone that is kind of explaining how to make a vision board and watch it. I'm not going to play it right now because I just want you to watch it on your own. If you've watched it, let me know already. If not, that's totally fine too. You can watch it on your own time. But basically, what we do is and why we do a vision board, why it matters is that this really has some neuroscience behind it, like I just said. And so, we've got our conscious mind and then we have our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is basically just like we are when we're on autopilot, when we're running on autopilot and we don't really think about what we're thinking about. It's just like playing in the background of our mind. If you guys have been around for a while, then you know the analogy that I use. I love to where I the end goal for all of us and you guys in for me, my end goal for you is to let fitness and health and living a healthy life with a new just the habits, the things that you do become background noise in your life. So think of a record player when you put it on in your home and then you go and you are visiting with your family, with your friends, you're cleaning the house, you're just living life. Soon enough, you don't really notice that background noise anymore, but it's still there, right? It still kind of is depicting the mood of the house. If it's like fun music, if it's um, like relaxing classical music, it kind of calms everyone down. I do that all the time at my house for my kids. They're like, "Oh, mom, don't turn that on." But then give it 5, 7 minutes later, the whole house is calm because it really, really plays a different part. It's our subconscious thoughts and our subconscious mind. It plays a part in the way that we move through our day. So if we can get our subconscious mind on track with the goals that we want to achieve and help to build the bridge between them, then it will help us to reach our goals. And that's what I want for everyone that goes through BZH, that does any of the programs and that stays in the game long enough. That's what we said. I think Jennifer, maybe that's what I was telling you yesterday, last night on the in the sleepover chats is like we just have to stay in the game long enough to be able to let these things work, right? A lot of wellness practices, a lot of different things like taking supplements like our liquid vitamin C, our gut health drinks, that's what I have in here, or just different things like that, or improving our gut health and weight loss and lowering cortisol levels, like all of these things, like a lot of wellness practices actually take a lot longer to like see progress from. They're a little bit slower to happen because they're done in a more natural way, and they just take time. And we talked about that also is like building a body, like contouring a body that you really want takes time. It's not an overnight job. Like it's not a 24-hour thing. Okay. And we know that, but I don't think that we give ourselves the grace to do that. And so what we want and need to do is kind of start to adjust our subconscious thoughts and our subconscious mind, because right now you probably have a lot of thought patterns and habits that are in your subconscious mind that are keeping you where you're at. If you've had some of the same goals for a little while, if you've had the same amount of weight to lose or whatever it is, or if you feel like you're big on stopping and starting and you get motivated then you stop, you've got some subconscious programming that these kinds of things like this vision board that we're about to start on will help to marry the two. I promise you, it will help to like start to change your subconscious thoughts and to rewire your brain differently. Okay. So that's the whole reason why vision boards actually work and why people do them. And so I took this little snippet from somewhere as I was doing some research on this, and it says vision boards let you visualize your success. By regularly looking at your vision boards, you're immersing yourself into a visual representation, like something you can visually see of what it is that we hope to achieve, like what we want. And this helps us to create a positive and a powerful image in our mind. And it makes it easier for us to believe that we can actually achieve our goals. It makes it easier for us to see ourselves actually achieving the goal, right? So, does this make sense? How are we feeling so far? We have a few people on. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Courtney, Martha, Jennifer, Corey. Good morning. Ashley, Megan. Awesome. Give me a hello. Give me a howdy. What are you drinking? Are you having your morning coffee? Have you already had it? I'm in my bedroom. I'm in my PJs. Sipping on my little morning drink. I've already had my coffee, but let me know. This is going to be a super interactive session. So I welcome your feedback. If you're not in the Telegram group, get your booty in. Seriously, get in. Let me see if I can stick no, I can't. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Hold on one sec. I have a few tabs open. I just want us to make sure that. So I want to talk a minute more about why, hey, Martha, why it works, because here's the deal. We know our time is precious. We don't want to feel like we're wasting our time with anything, right? This is why, like, I'm so grateful for you guys for being here, for showing up, for giving yourself the gift of doing this, because we're busy women. We really are. Like, my day's packed after this. We're busy. You're busy. I get that. I understand that. I know that. But if we don't give ourselves the gift of time to actually make the plan of what we need to do so that we can get out of where we're at and we can move on, we can follow those seasons like I talked about in last night's session. And if you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it. We talked about those seasons. We've got winter, spring, summer, fall. This is how our weight loss, this is how our transformation should go. We should not just be after weight loss 365 days a week, a year on repeat for 10 years. That should not happen. We do not need to be spinning our wheels and wasting our time. So why this works, why we need to spend some time on actually like doing this, carve out the time for yourself. And if I can give you these reasons, then maybe you will be like, yes, okay, this is why I need to do this. Let me find the time to actually do this. So I'm going to kind of read a little bit of something else that I found as well, is that vision boards are actually rooted in neuroscience. So this is what a neuroscientist says about vision boards. It says, looking at images on a vision board primes the brain to grasp opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. That's because the brain has a process called value tagging, which imprints important things onto your subconscious and filters out unnecessary information. So our brain is constantly filtering things. It's like, do you need this? Yes. Is this important? Yes. Is this important? No, you don't need that, right? It's always filtering. The brain assigns a higher value to images than written words that are on a to-do list. So if you're a to-do list person like me, and you've got your list and you've got your planner, your brain is actually going to assign more importance to it if it is a visual that you're actually looking at, okay, and a picture. So, there are certain things that I want to encourage you once you have your vision board made to do. It says here, there's ways you can boost this activity. So you can look at your vision board right before you fall asleep every night and right as you wake up in the morning. And then it's going to imprint these visuals into your brain even further, and you will start to rewire your subconscious brain. Okay. So the brain is really impressionable as it drifts off to sleep. So like, maybe you've seen or heard like when you can put audio in your ear as you're drifting off to sleep, right? I remember growing up, there was this Boy Meets World episode and he like put the test answers, like he had them in his ear and he was listening to them as he was sleeping. And it was like the math problems, I think, something like that. It was so funny. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what he's doing. It's like imprinting it into your brain. Okay. And so there's so many things, there's like so many positive mantras and different things that you can actually listen to as you go to sleep. This is just another tool that we can do. Okay. So our brain is super impressionable at those times. So looking at these things, kind of directing where you want your dreams and your thoughts to go when you go to sleep is so helpful for us to visualize. And so when our brain sees the things, the brain actually doesn't know things that are actually true or things that are not true just yet in our physical life. Did you know that? The brain actually doesn't know the difference. And so if we can direct our brain to be seeing these things, then we will then start actually reprogramming our subconscious mind to be more aware of those things. And then our daily habits, the daily things that we are doing, will lead us more into the direction that we want to go. Does that sound cool? Like, what am I hearing from that? I know some people are on live, so let me know. And as you watch the replay, let me know how you're feeling about that. Like, that is the reason why we want to even get into this. Cool. Okay, so if you have not yet, make sure you do watch the YouTube video that I put up this morning. I made the post about. So what we want to do is, let's see, where are you at so far? Let me know if you're on right now, because I'm trying to decide the best way to actually do this for you guys. I want the feedback. Do you want to walk through this right now? Do you want to actually take some time to let this be a workshop style and we put some music on and we say, okay, let's actually sit down and think about this right now? How do you want to do this? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go turn my fan on really quickly. Let's hear it. Because we can do it a few different ways. How would be best for you specifically right now with where you're at? Anybody, guys. I don't want to sit and talk to myself. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me something. I'm here spending my time with you, for you, to give you a gift to yourself. Help me help you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't want to be passive sitting here. Get something done. Come on, come on, come on. That's my question to you, Jennifer. What would you like to do? Do you want to brainstorm these now? Do you want to go through the process now? Or do you, and actually like have some time to actually sit and think about that? Or do you want me to just take you through the overview of the process right now and you do it on your own? There's a colossal delay in you receiving my messages. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's funny. I wonder why. All right, let's do it this way. If you are taking notes, I want you to write these different categories down. Okay. Write these categories down. You're taking notes. Let's do it this way. So for a vision board, what we want to do is you can create a vision board specifically just for like your health and fitness goals. You can create a vision board for all areas of your life. That's completely going to be up to you. You can do however you want to do. Okay. Cool. Do them however you want to do them. Let's see, let's get right here. Let me put this here. Yeah, that's cool too. We can always put a brainstorming session in the Telegram group. We could do that later tonight, actually. And like I said, the Telegram group is going to be open. Like this Facebook group, the Telegram groups, the replays, we're all going to have them. It's going to be open until the end of the week. So we can totally do that tonight. That'd be a good idea. I like it. I like it. I like it. So first thing, let's decide, do you want to make your vision board specifically honed in on your transfer, your physical, like your transformation, your health or your fitness, or do you want it to be more different categories? Your decision, 1000%. Okay. I'm going to open up a new tab here. So first thing is we need to decide that. So once you have that decided, then we're going to move into the second portion of it is feelings. Okay. So we talked a lot yesterday about how we want to feel when we become her. She is you, having your goal already achieved, right? Does that make sense? She is you and she is you now. She is just you with a little more boundaries set. She's you with a little more discipline. She's you 10 pounds lighter. She's you feeling a little bit better than you feel right now. She's you with, walking into her closet and a brand new wardrobe because she's achieved her goals. Like she is you, but she's just got a few different things that you right now don't have. Is this making sense? Right? She is you, you are her. We are making this vision board, imagining that you are her with all of the things right now. Making sense? Making sense? Okay, so what are the feelings that you want to feel and that you will feel as her? What does she feel? Okay, remember yesterday, the second session last night, you guys were throwing words out. What were those words? What were you throwing out of how you would feel? Okay, so if you weren't on the session yesterday, what you can do, a little exercise, is close your eyes. Let's say I am with you and I say, I have a magic wand and I say bippity boppity boo. And as I say boo, your goal that you're thinking of, the whole reason you're even thinking about health and fitness, the whole reason that you're even here in the wrap up because you want some sort of change, you're wanting to improve your health, all of the goals, all the things you could think of, boom, I'm your fairy godmother. It's happened, done. Okay. How do you feel right now? How does she think through the day? As she wakes up on a Saturday morning, how does she feel when she wakes up? What does she feel like? What words come to mind? Just pop them in the chat really quickly. What words, what feelings come to mind for you? Okay. I'm going to put one, for me, it's going to be settled. Like she doesn't feel frantic. She feels settled. Okay. She feels energized. You can use some of my words. You can use your own words. What is it? How do you feel? Okay, Jennifer, confident, good. Liberated, comfortable, excited, having direction. Yeah, I love that. Like having direction. That is something that I just feel like as women, we just need so much. We need the direction. We need to know we have a plan, right? I think that's what I mean by settled. That's the word that like came to me is like, I'm not frantic. I'm not frantic. I'm settled. I have a plan and I just know how to execute that plan. Like I'm not starting over every morning. I'm not starting over every Monday. I'm not starting over every month, right? It's not, okay, let me find a new way now. Let me find a new the latest fad, the diet. Okay, my friend's doing that. Maybe I need to switch to low carb. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe it's the semaglutide, right? Maybe it's the shots. I know it's not really super healthy, but hey, I have this thing I really want to lose the weight for. And I know it's not the best thing for me to do, but like this is going to get it off. So I'm going to run over here, right? That's not being settled. That is not a woman that has a plan that knows what she's doing either. Right? That's someone that's like frantic. Okay. So that's someone that like is just throwing spaghetti on the wall or grasping any and everything that's coming up. Okay. So what else do we have? Good. Yeah. I like settled, liberated. Right. I think I said energized. Yeah. What were some other words that some of the girls were throwing out yesterday? Confident. Yep. Jennifer, you put confident in. Okay. So thinking of these feelings thinking of these words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn some music on. I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to give us 40 seconds with some music, and I want you to brainstorm these feelings. I want you to really just sit and think about them. Close your eyes and truly think about her. What is it? How does she feel? How does she wake up feeling? How does she go into the pantry and the fridge and walk into her kitchen and figure out the food that she's eating for the day? How does she feel when she's doing that? How does she feel when she's getting dressed during the day? How does she feel whenever she's going out with friends or she's packing up, she's about to leave for a week vacation? Is she nervous? How does she feel when she's coming home from a trip and a vacation, or she's had a girls' night out and she's getting back on the wagon the next day? Like, how does she feel through all of these things? What are the things that she needs to be feeling in order, hey, Lacey, in order for her to be thriving? Okay, so let's do it. Let me turn the music on. DJ's hitting it. Let's go. Disciplined. I like it. Write it all down. Anything that comes to your mind. Excuse me, let it out. Let it all out. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, time is up. Put what you, if you came up with anything else, stick that in the chat. Let's hear it. What other words came up for you? Words, feelings, all of the things. Lacey, I know you just popped on, but we are thinking about the feelings we want to feel, or we would feel as if it's already happened. So, we've got your big hike that's coming up and all of this, like, how do you want to feel when the hike is over? Right. So we know that, like, it's us right now, and then we have her, who we are becoming, us as we have reached the goal already. So the goal, what we're doing here is bridging the gap. I want you to bring the feelings from when you achieve your goal and it's already done to right now. We need to bring the feelings you feel here to you right now. And we are going to put those feelings into visuals on your vision board. Okay. Motivated, focused, prepared. I love that. I'm going to write those down. Okay. Good. Good. If you're hopping on and anybody else has anything, put that in the chat as well. And we'll type. I'll take all of those down. Okay. So the next step of what we want to do is we want to go through this with each category that you're going to be including in your vision board. If you're only going to be including health and fitness on your 2024 vision board, if that's what this specific board is going to be for, then great. Spend some more time there coming up with a few more things. Anywhere from, it doesn't have to be super overwhelming. You can put 10 different things on your vision board. You can put more. You can put 3 to 5 on your vision board. It doesn't really matter, okay? But what I would do is, if you're going to include other areas for your entire life for your vision board, I would go through that exercise just now in different categories. So some other categories that you could include would be, your family, your relationship with your children, your marriage, maybe if you have a business goals, right? Like Lacey, your practice, like our businesses, like a vision board, a category for those things. Spending some time really thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish and acting as if it's already happened, right? Because we're reprogramming that subconscious mind to it. Maybe travel, maybe like different experiences and things that you want to experience in the new year, in 2024. Okay. Something that I think would be very, very good for us to include in the vision board is going to be mindset shifts that you want to make in 2024. We talked about that yesterday. Some of the things that we need to put mental work in, the mental reps. And so what mindset shifts do you want to have and already have accomplished in 2024? Like discipline, the discipline maybe to stay focused, right? The discipline to actually do the reps, do the hard work, all of those things. Like all of that is so important for us to actually achieve our goals. So a mindset category might be really nice, right? Another category, another thing that we can think about is including different phrases, different words or mantras that you have that you tell yourself that is motivating to you. Things that mean something to you, that when you see them, when you see these words, when you see these phrases, your mind automatically goes there. Okay. Yes, I think all of these things work together with one another to keep them all in check. Absolutely. Fitness, mental, and financial health, all in conjunction with one another for them all to be at their peak. I love that, Jennifer. And I really agree. Absolutely. Because, I say this all the time, is that fitness and health is one area of my life. It's a big area of my life. It takes up time as it should, but it's not my entire life, right? I'm a mom. I'm homeschooling my oldest kids right now. I'm a business owner. I'm a wife. I'm a teacher at church. We help with our college group. I'm a leader there. Like there's a lot of other things that make up my life. So this is one area. But if we could start, if you want to kind of broaden your vision board for yourself for the new year, look at these different areas, because if we can move these areas into where we want to go, we will then start feeling like we are so much more put together, right? We're not frantic. We're settled. We feel better about the trajectory and where we're going with things. I love that. Okay. So the next step is going to be us actually pulling up Pinterest. Okay. So if you're at your desktop, do this with me. Of course, this is something that is going to, like, this can take as long as you want it to take. And honestly, I would love for it to take a little bit longer for you, because then you're really going to be connected to it and you're really thinking about these things too. So when we go on Pinterest, what we want to do is type in we want to type in, let me share my screen with us. So I've got Pinterest pulled up. Okay. You see that? What I did was, if you care, and you don't have to, but if you're somebody that you like want like a really aesthetic looking board, like the visuals for you really matter and you want it to look really pretty, then a tip is to type in the word aesthetic after what it is that you're looking for, whatever you want. So I just put in fitness aesthetic here. And what it's going to do is pull up aesthetic visuals that look pretty for you. You don't have to, it's completely up to you. Okay. So what I would do is spend some time here. I would turn on some music. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. I'm going to give us a little bit of time, and I'm just going to put the music back on, and I'm just going to scroll through. And what I'm going to do is look for images that give me the feelings that I want to achieve, okay? Because we all know we could get lost in a rabbit hole on Pinterest and we could never come out, right? And then we're like hours later and we're like, this vision board thing, it's not working, right? We have to go in and we have to be focused. So what we want to do is really stay connected to the feelings that we want to feel and pay attention. As you're scrolling through these, what catches your eye? And how does it make you feel? Because the whole point at the end of the day, when your vision board is made and it's sitting on the side of your bed and it's printed out, and you don't have to, but that's what I'm doing with it. Print it out. I'm going to stick it over here. I'm going to put it on the background of my phone, and I'm also going to put it on the background of my computer, on my desktop. So when you see it, you want to feel a certain way. So make sure that it's not just a pretty picture. Make sure that it actually makes you feel a certain way. Does this make sense? If so, let me know. Put it in the chat.
You're listening to Water by Tyla and Travis Scott.
Okay.
Find more of this
So what
year's
I'm going to
freshest music
do
on
is
Best
I'm
New.
literally just
Listen
going
to
to
Spotify.
scroll through, and I'm going to do some, you guys hear me? Is that music too loud? I am just going to do some screenshots. Okay. I'm going to take some screenshots, and they will save to my desktop. Cool. So that's all I'm doing right now. Is I'm going to scroll. I'm going to scroll through. You can do the exact same. I would encourage you to right now.
So play it all uninterrupted. Listen to music ad-free and offline with Spotify Premium. It's the final call for 3 free months.
All right, I like this one. For some reason, it just pops out, catches my eye. This one right here, guys, because I think it's outside. She's active. She's super cute looking. She got a good looking booty. She looks strong. Like, that's kind of standing out to me. So I just screenshot it and it's on my desktop. You see how some of these words are coming up? I am consistent. Small steps every day. Like this, honestly, this I am consistent would be really nice. That would be really nice on my vision board. Ooh, I like this one too. I'm stepping into the most successful decade of my life. It's a nice one. Oh, I think this is a good one here. Look at this. I am healthy and filled with energy. So many of us want a big goal of ours is the energy, right? Like we want to feel energized. Think of how you would feel if every morning, every night, and multiple times throughout the day, you read this to yourself. I am healthy and filled with energy. I'm going to go ahead on that one. I think that's a great one. Yeah, look at this picture of this girl running outside. I actually really like this one as well. Okay. Not that I live by the beach, not that I can go out and, do yoga on the beach or anything like that. But what can I do? This picture right here, this is a good example. This picture makes me feel, see the one I'm talking about, guys? Her right here in, like on the beach. Looks like she's doing yoga and stretching. It's relaxing. She looks like she's being mindful. I, this year personally, really want to take more time to slow down, to be mindful, and to feel like not frantic. Like what was that word I used earlier? Like steady, like I know what I'm doing, right? This one right here. Focused, all of those things. That's going to be good. I think that's probably going to go on my vision board. Okay, so do we see, let's see. Coming up and giving me a few other like pictures. How are we feeling? Those of you that are still on watching, let me know. Going through and literally just choosing different photos that really, really speak to you, that make you feel a certain way. Okay, we see how this is going to take some time. I like her too. Look how strong she is. Since my goal this year, at least the first 4 months of the year, is going to be a building phase. We talked about that last night. Like I kind of shared a little bit of that. And working on focusing on that, building that muscle back up and being strong and feeling strong. That's going to be a good one for me. Cool. Oh, look at the girl with the booty and the tiny waist. I love it. That's what I want. That hourglass figure. Good. Okay. This here is what we want. I am going to turn my camera off for a few minutes, probably about a minute. I'm going to put the music on. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to go through this on your own and to collect a few more pictures. Cool? I'll be back. Okay, how are we feeling? Jennifer, do you have any anything that you have screenshot for yourself? So what we want to do once we have a good amount of things done and screenshot, here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up Canva. I included the link to Canva in this morning's post. Okay, make sure that you make an account for yourself. There's a paid version, but there's also a free version. I have the paid version because I use it for my business, but free version is wonderful. What you can do, I'm going to share my screen. What we can do is come over here and you can actually type in vision board and it's going to bring up templates for you. Okay, so what you need to do then is come here and it's going to pull them all up. All right. And so then we're just going to search through, find something that you like, find something that works for you. Let's see. I'm just going to pick one. I'm not quite sure exactly which one I'm going to use. I might do something like this. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, cool. So here's mine. This is the template that I chose. You don't have to choose this. Choose whichever one you want to. But then do you see how you'll then be able to, let's get these screenshots. And I'm going to actually just pull them from my desktop into Canva. And here they are. Okay. So I only did 1, 2, 3, 4. I only screenshot 4 of them. But as we're actually going through this, you'll be doing a lot more than just 4. And so then what you'll be able to do is come in and see, just move a few things around and make a collage with these. This is not hard, nor is this rocket science, right? This is not difficult to do, okay? But you can do it however you want to. You can put different categories in different places and whatnot with that. So I put that one here. I am consistent. See, we may put that there. And then you're just literally going to build out your vision board, but you need to really make sure, and in order for it to work, guys, it can't just be pretty pictures. They need to mean something to you. They need to make you feel something. Okay. So then as you are building your vision board out, you can make it look however you want to. You can also come up here and you can you can make a custom size. Here's what I saw someone do that I actually really like is she made it an 8 by 11, which is like printer computer. Oh, no. Size. Oh, I don't want Injit. Well, I know I do. What did it do? So you're just going to play around with this. See what that does. See if it, okay, yeah. See, then you copy and resize or just resize. We're going to come in and open that one up. And so now it's on the size of a printer paper. So what you can do if you're somebody, if you want to print it off, you can actually print it off that way. You can make it different sizes as well. Like the one that I watched, the girl actually printed off, it was pretty big. And I think that what I'll do is actually just probably send it to like my local, I have a UPS that's really, really close to where I live. I'll probably, or like a Walgreens, I'll see if I can actually like send it to one of those places that will print it off for me, so that it's good quality. And then what I'm going to do is get a foam poster board, the one that's kind of a little bit thick, and I'm going to glue it on like the colored pages on vision board onto that foam paper. And then I'm just going to cover it with a clear wrapping, clear like packing tape. I have some here at my house. So that it's like protected. And that's going to be my visual, like my physical vision board for the year, to where I can have it in my office if I want to. I can have it by my bed, to look at in the morning and before I go to sleep. Like we talked about those benefits of that. But then what you can also do is you can come up here and you can resize things. You see how they have all these different sizes in here? You can resize them. Like, honestly, I feel like an Instagram reel is going to might be very similar to like a phone background. And you can make it your phone background. You can also determine the size for, I do too. I really like the foam board concept because I feel like, it's just, we want these things, we want to make these things feel as real as possible for us, and our subconscious, we're rewiring our subconscious brain. And so like making it as physical as we can, I think is really important. I still like the idea and I will still use it on my computer background and on my phone background, because then I'm still seeing it more. The more times I see it, the more I'm going to be thinking about it, and my brain is going to go and move in that direction, right? And it's going to stay important to me. Top of mind is what we're really wanting here. So we can adjust it. There's also, you can, I know I saw somebody do like, it's a template for the desktop. So like you can do that as well. You can do it however you want to do it. But this is the concept. And I want us to work on this and work through this. This is going to be like, this is our only actual like session like this today, and that's for a reason. And it's really the biggest session that we had, the last actual session like this that we have until we get to the sip and shop later next week. So we'll come back, we'll get on Zoom, we'll make it fun. I might do a little poll to see the best time for everyone, because I want as many people to be there like in person live as we can get, and just have a fun time and maybe share some of our vision boards visually with one another. Maybe you can send a screenshot in, like, and put it on the link. We can make a thread for it and you put it up there. And then like tonight, like Jennifer, I really like your idea of really kind of sharing that. Maybe I'll make a new little chat area inside of Telegram, and it can be for our vision board, putting different ideas, categories, and helping each other just kind of come up with that creative energy to create this for ourselves. Okay. So that is everything. This is what I want you to spend your time on over the next few days. I want you to catch up. I want you to catch up on the trainings, go through the things that you have not gone through yet. Spend time where you need to spend time. And then tomorrow is obviously New Year's Eve. We are going to be just dropping a few little fun things in for you guys. I'm trying to decide if I want to drop them inside of the Telegram group or if I want to drop them inside of the Facebook group. We'll see. I may end up doing Facebook just because we have more people in there. If you're not in the Telegram group yet, get in there. It's so fun. Davina, I don't know that you're in there. Get in there, girl. Get in. It's fun. It's a completely free app. Just download the app on your phone, and then you'll use that link and you can get right in there, because we did a lot of talking and chatting like behind the scenes last night. Like we were chatting as I was in bed, and then I fell asleep and I woke up to some more message. Like it's just fun. It's just lots of fun. So do that. Spend your time really looking at all of these things. I'm going to include some fun, like New Year's Eve traditions that are different that you could do tomorrow. You could do tomorrow night, whether you stay up till midnight or not. But it's things that, like, if you're really solid on like the things that you want to say goodbye to in 2023 and the things that we want to welcome in 24, it's going to be really fun to welcome these things in. Okay. So I'm going to put some fun traditions there. I've got a few mocktail recipes that you can add some alcohol to. You can have a little toast, or you can completely keep them alcohol free and just have some fun and do a toast tomorrow. I want to hear like what your plans are. Connect, keep it going, keep this fun vibe going, so that we can just stay excited about the new year and stay excited about the things and the possibilities that can happen for you, that can happen for me, right? We are the only thing in our lives that are telling us, no, we can't get it. No, we can't do it, right? If you want to lose 10 pounds and you want to transform your body, you can. You literally can. It's just needing to know the steps to get there. Okay. But these things are all things that like will help you so much in keeping that fire alive for yourself. And they're fun. And like I said at the beginning of the wrap up, is that we want to make this light and fun. Because if we can do that, then we will want to do it and we will stay in touch with these things. That's going to be key for us in 2024. I want to host, my plan is to host more events like this and to make these events better and better and better. And for you to invite your friends and like us just kind of become this community that just has fun together. That's what I want. Like this group of girlfriends that knows each other, that comes together, that encourages each other, that just keeps it fun and light and lets us be able to just attack our goals, reach our goals in a positive way that doesn't feel dreadful and doesn't feel like we're depriving ourselves of things. Okay. So I will post more information. I'll be checking in and asking along the way, like where you guys are at with the material, because I want to, like I said, I want to give you more time. I want to give you enough time to get through it before we get to the sip and shop, so that if you do want to purchase and see how you can join in on the different programs and memberships that I do have and that I do for my clients, then like you'll kind of be able to identify those gaps and what you want to focus on. But I want you to like have the intention behind it. And I want you to already be at a place to where you're like, I'm achieving this. Like this is going to happen for me. Now I just need the little tiny specifics for one step in front of the other to get there. Okay. So anything else you guys want to say before we jump off? Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. This is truly what I've been searching for. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad for that. I'm so glad. Me too. Nicole, what's up, girl? What's up? Nicole, we're actually hopping off. Like we're finished with this session, but you'll be able to watch the replay. Like as soon as I turn this off, you'll be able to go from the beginning. Big thing though, stay in the Telegram group, use this outline, build out your own vision board. Keep me updated on it. Let's put it in the Telegram group as we're building this out. If you need extra help, all of the things, like that's what we're all here for. We can all help each other out. Oh, you're welcome, Davina. Davina's in Zoom and she said, thank you for all you do. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's just have some fun. Okay. So go have a really good day. Like have the best day ever. We started out fun. We started out strong. I am about to go work out, and then I'm going to clean my house up and I'm going to put some jams on and just have a really good day. And I'm going to spend some time sitting and thinking about her, right? You know who I'm talking about. Her is you. She is you now. And let's start rewiring our brain today. Let's start using these techniques and actually like getting to the place we want to get to right now. Okay. All right, guys. I love y'all. I really do. Use the Telegram group. We will like officially be in there tonight again, and we'll kind of like kick it off, but like use it now. Use it all day, every day. That's the stuff that makes me happy, is like knowing and seeing you guys talk to one another, like build relationships with one another, have this stuff going without me even having to be in there. prompting you guys, like not pulling teeth to have you like talk to each other, asking questions, like all of that. Like that's why I'm doing this. And that's why I want to do more events throughout the year and make them better and better, is because community means a lot to me personally. It's the way that I get energized and like I feel like I am making a difference for you guys in your life and am able to just share and help you all. So I want to see that. Keep it up. Let's just blow that group up over the next few days. I will be in touch. I'll send out all of the fun stuff that we can do. You can do with your family, with your kids, all of the things tomorrow. And we can even maybe do like a midnight toast for anybody that's going to be up. I'll probably be up. Christopher's working. So my kids probably won't make it, but I'll probably be up. I usually do. I love New Year's Eve. So if anybody is going to be up and you want to do a toast and you're just like staying home tomorrow night, we could totally do that. We could arrange it. That would be really fun. You get something, get your mocktail, get an actual drink, whatever you want to do. Okay, guys, I love y'all. I'm really appreciative of today. Spend some time in it and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.